Welcome to the Innovation Centre with a few measures put in place to make sure that you, the occupiers, feel safe returning to the centre when you see the time being right to do so. So, first of all, you'll notice the big green signs on the front of the building which are saying entrance only. So we are undecided at the moment about the use of the revolving door, but the automatic door will be in use, and on particularly kind of warm days we will hold that door open again just to minimise the amount of contact with the touch points. So as always, you'll fob access into the building and into the building. Here we go. There is now a foot pedal hand dispenser, hand sanitizer dispenser. So there we go. Ooh, and give my hands a quick wipe. The next thing you will then notice is there is lots of bright signage to remind you of the social distancing. There is the huge footprints here on the ground to show you where to stand if you're at the reception desk. And you will also notice this lovely shiny reception screen to keep our receptionists and yourselves safe. So as you can see, it's very see-through, so really shouldn't stop the contact, just making sure that we're all safe. We have made sure that there is 2 metres from between the footprints on the ground and the receptionist behind the desk, but then also 2 metres between those, and another 2 metres before, and leaving some room for some space to walk through into the business lounge. However, at this moment in time, that is not in use. So then moving through the centre, we have got our hygiene stations, and these have got tissues and hand sanitizer, all and a bin, all for catch it, bin it, kill it. So then moving into the toilets, as you can see, 2 toilets for use, please keep your distance. So we have put signs on 2 of the toilets in each set of cubicles, and this is to allow for social distancing as soon as you come out of the toilet. So you've got 2 in use here. If you see a small post-it around the centre, that is to say that we are awaiting something. So we are awaiting hand towels and pedal bins here. So they will be arriving so that you don't necessarily have to use the hand dryer if you choose not to. So we are saying 2 people in here, which and just be very wary about social distancing when you're in the toilets. So to the post room, we have got 1 person allowed in the post room at any one time. Our receptionists, when they do return to man the desk, they will monitor that and ensure that that is adhered to. And as you can see, no authorised personnel beyond this point, just trying to allow some distancing then. Right, so to the lift, just 1 person in the lift at any one time, please, and there is a foot marker 2 metres away from the lift. So once the lift doors open, there is enough space for somebody to step out of the lift safely without imposing on any social distancing. I'm now going to go up the stairs. So you will also notice that there is lovely arrows moving up and down the stairs. So these are saying walk to the left. So please adhere to this and use just the left-hand side of the staircase. So we have moved to this one-way system, so entrance through the front and then exit through these 2 side doors, but we did recognise that people are still going to use the main stairwell to come to reception, so this is the best way to avoid any cross-contamination. So you will see information signage just to make sure everybody's clear on all of the things that you should be doing in order to keep yourself safe and protect others. You'll then also notice here on the first floor atrium that we've removed some seating. Again, just trying to promote social distancing, giving you all a little bit more space, and no chairs directly facing one another so that you hopefully don't infect anyone, and hopefully we have no cases here. That would be the ideal scenario, obviously. Another hygiene station here, and then the toilets are exactly the same. So they all have signage, 2 people, 2 toilets that are available to use, and please keep your distance. Now, we haven't put any signage on the showers, but we have put the guidance in the document that I've shared, which is about bring flip-flops and maybe bring antibacterial wipes so that you can just wipe down all the touch points as you use them. There will be additional cleaning, but clearly we're not going to have the resource to clean the shower after every single use. So now going down the corridor, so first of all you will notice that we've held open this door. This is what's called a door guard, and it is a system that we are able to use in order to hold open the door, but it complies with health and safety and fire regulations. If the fire alarm goes off, that will automatically shut. Please do not use anything else to prop open any doors. So going through here, and sorry, just to explain here, that our Innovation Centre team will open each corridor every morning when we're manning the centre, and we will shut them every evening. And if you do use them outside of this time, please remember to shut them. So, walking down the corridor, so first of all, we've got a kitchenette here. One person in the kitchen at any one time, please. So you do have the catch it, bin it, kill it sign here. I might actually turn on the light, that might be helpful. We have put hand sanitizer in the kitchen as well, so you'll have something to wash your hands with there. Again, just be very, very careful. Wash your hands before using anything, any of the touch points, and wash them again afterwards. Use the hand sanitizer. We've got plenty, but please don't remove them from the kitchens, that would be useful. Then walking down the corridor, again, if everybody can just try to maintain that they walk to the left, then that would be a good kind of way to work around the centre, both 99 and 174. Where the corridors get thinner, we have introduced passing place stickers where it's just slightly thicker. So if you've got somebody else coming down the corridor, please stand here and just wait. Even just putting your face into the wall, then it just means that it's nice and safe for the person coming down the corridor. Over at 174, these are also in place as well. However, we have also introduced a one-way system around the corridor, which was simple to do, and that will avoid kind of hopefully any contact in that way, but it will be a bit longer to go and get your cups of tea and coffee in the morning. So again, going up the staircase to the left, going up to the second floor, and again the same measures as I've shown you throughout the rest of the centre. So first of all, we've got our signage here. We have then got our 2 seats here. I've removed another one just to avoid any kind of groups gathering, and again, not facing one another, ideally facing out. One has slightly turned, but facing out so that people aren't looking directly at one another. Another please wait here sign on the floor for the lift, allowing for enough space. You then have signage on the toilets, the 2 metre please stand apart, your hygiene station, and we'll go down here. Again, touchpads, we will be holding the doors open where we've got the door guards in place, and they simply work like so. Press down with your foot until it holds, and if we're then releasing it, you just click it up and it shuts. So we're now on the west side of the building, and again, more passing place stickers, more signage for the kitchen, hand sanitizer in the kitchen. So it is all in place, but I'm now just going to take you to the end. So if you are exiting the building, people on the west hand side of the building, you will take the west fire escape down to the exits. People on the east side, you will take the east fire escape down to your exits. So push points, which our cleaners will be prioritising and making sure that they clean. Again, if you work to using the left-hand side of the staircase, you should have nobody coming up this staircase. It should only be down. And this will take you out of one of the side exits. Do not use that exit unless it is an emergency. However, you can use these doors to our exit only. And this is on the west hand side and the east hand side of the building. So these are exits only. So press release, leave the building. You should have no inbound traffic into this door. and as you'll see, there is very clearly no entry signs there. So over at 174, you have got the same. You've got the touch point into 174, which will be cleaned regularly. You then go up to the first floor using the left-hand side of the staircase, which is again all marked up. And then you will go to the first floor, and there is an entrance and an exit door. And then once you're into the centre, there is a hygiene station straight away, and then one-way system around the corridors. So that is taking you around the building and showing you all of the measures that we've currently got in place for you to keep you nice and safe. If anybody does have any questions in the front door, then please do contact myself or Lorna. And this quite simply works with the foot pedal there, as you can see, and hand sanitizer at the top here. And we'll be more than happy to assist you and clarify any other points. But just on the final thing to mention that was raised in the Q&A was that the assembly point for any fire evacuations or emergencies remains exactly the same at this moment in time. We cannot adhere to social distancing in an emergency. The most important thing is to get out of the building. So take your usual routes out of the building and go to the usual assembly points. Here out the front at 99 and at 174 it's at the back of the car park. Thank you all. Goodbye.